Hey guys, how we doing? So we're back on another Mother's Basement video, and this is just something that I've chosen. I don't think anyone suggested this. If you have, I really apologise. I just was looking through his videos and I seen this title and I was like, yo, I love Your Lie in April. You're not seeing it. It's different. All I'm going to say is, I cried my eyes out at the end of that series. Oh my freaking god, it is beautiful. Like, it's so... It's sad, but it's nice. You just gotta watch it, man. It's so... I just completely just like thought, I want to watch something different. I want to watch something nice. And I like classical music. This is one of the reasons my friend Lauren won't watch this, because she just hates it. But yeah, it's a really beautiful story. And before I go into that, let's watch this from Mother's Basement, because he's done What's in an OP, The Truth Behind Your Lie in April. So watch this, and then I'll maybe get into a few things about Your Lie in April that I really like, which probably going to get mentioned in this, but let's do this.
There are so many different ways that anime can draw us in. Pulse-pounding action, heart-wrenching drama, powerful acting, or beautiful animation can all grab us and make us keep watching. But before it can reel you in, a show needs to hook you, and the first hook cast is almost always the OP, or opening credits.
Right.
A good OP sets the tone for a show, tells you enough about the world and characters to get you interested, and, in an ideal world, acts as a kick-ass music video in its own right. Not all OPs are created equally, though. And since no one else seems up to the esoteric and largely useless task, I've taken it upon myself to ask, what's in an OP? This week, Your Lie in April's OP is surprisingly honest when it comes to spoiling the entire show. I had a conversation with one of my friends a while back about deceptive OPs, theme songs that are fun and catchy but don't really gel with the tone of a show, or that only convey a small part of it. At the time, Your Lie in April had yet to wrap up, and both of its OPs sprang to mind in this discussion. But looking back with the series finished, I've got to revise that opinion. Your Lie in April's first OP, set to Hikaru no Ra by Goose House, is deceptively perfect. There are two animals that play a prominent role in this OP, the black cat with blue eyes and the dove. Both of them are symbolic of key elements of the series, because it's a black cat and a dove. Of course they are. The black cat is a manifestation of Arima Kosei's guilt over the death of his mother and his fear that he'll lose other people he loves. It sits on the keys of his piano and,
stopping
like the emotional hang-ups
it
represents, prevents him from playing. Which is a pretty interesting symbol for an anime to choose, because while black cats are ill omens in North America, they actually represent good luck in Japan. Most of the other characters in the show are happy to see the cat when it shows up, but Arima treats it with apprehension because in his mind, everything good in his life can disappear or turn on him at any moment. The dove is Kaori Miyazono, more specifically her soul, ephemeral and light like a feather. So, what does this tell us? Well, this whole OP goes to great lengths to show the viewer, repeatedly and unequivocally, that Kaori loves Kosei rather than Watari, and that she's gonna die. Yep, Your Lie in April pulls a Zetsubo sensei. That is, it gives away the entire ending right away without anyone noticing, and it does so in a remarkably effective and beautiful manner. We get right into it with the character introductions, which convey a lot aside from foretelling death. Kosei stares over his shoulder at Kaori because he has a crush on her, and she hogs the spots to attention when he's center frame, while Tsubaki sneaks a glance over her shoulder because she has a crush on him. In comparison, Watari's relaxed and confident, and when he takes the spot, Kaori immediately steals it and falls over, something she's pretty prone to doing as her illness progresses in the series, scattering feathers in the process. She quickly plays it off like it's fun, but she doesn't get back up, and the next time we see her, she's falling, again trailing feathers. This OP has an inordinate number of group shots, and in every single one of them, Kaori makes sure to position herself closest to Kosei. Also, note that she has a cat on her bag. Kosei may not be happy with cats, but they do symbolize part of him. The falling feathers give way to cherry petals, another ephemeral symbol that only lasts for the duration of spring. This is reminding us in a roundabout way that Kaori won't be here long. While Tsubaki has exhausted herself exercising, Kosei very emphatically refrains from playing the piano in the somber room, but he relaxes at the piano in the music room when Kaori is sleeping behind him. This is the only shot in the OP where the group is together and Watari and Tsubaki stand between Kaori and Kosei, but they're intruding through the window and they clearly know it, as the male singer of Goose House bells solo to draw another connection. Arima rushes to catch a feather, and suddenly Kaori is in his arms. Noteworthy because at one point when he's carrying her in the series, he's surprised by how light she is, and the space he's standing in, an endless expanse of water beneath a blue sky, looks a lot like heaven. Kaori's eyes also open here for the first time since the character introductions. Note that the only time she opens them is when she's looking at Arima, because she only has eyes for him, alluding to the titular lie, and the rest of the time she keeps them closed because she's tired. or dead, A1 Pictures' animation team now gets to show off their ability to convey subtle emotion. As Kosei and Kaori sing a duet, Wataru kicks a ball in frustration, his expression clearly showing hurt, and happy memories of Arima cause Tsubaki to cry inexplicably and
so much emotion all over the place.
The music reaches its climax as Kaori and Kosei perform together for the first time, and she opens her eyes yet again to catch his. Then the concert moves to heaven. In the show, she collapses at the end of this performance, but in the OP, she slyly presses her fingers to her lips as though telling us to keep it a secret. Wataru and Tsubaki are watching from a row of 3 seats. Clearly there's no room for a fourth, and while Wataru is standing to leave room, the only trio in the show consists of him, Kosei, and Tsubaki. So while it seems like there's 2 spaces, only Arima is actually missing, while Kaori is either not long for this world or not coming back at all. Once more, the black cat stands in the way of the music, but Kosei dances right past it with Kaori, which makes sense since she helps him overcome that block. These are good shots for introducing Takeshi and Emi, but nothing special.
Oh man, they're so cool. I love them.
The next shot of the dove, which has been getting further away as the day moves to night, and is now nearly gone. These are Kaori's final moments. An empty swing is cast out into the air as though someone's just jumped from it, and then we pull away to see that it's part of an empty 2-seat set, with Kosei standing in the foreground looking pensive, almost sad. He's in the same space he once shared with Kaori, but the sun is setting and she's nowhere to be seen, because, you know, she's dead. Some might argue that the final group shot that follows discounts this, but in fact it reinforces it. Immediately before the shot, we see a black cat next to a single trail of footprints in the sand, with fireflies swarming all around. In Japanese culture, fireflies carry a number of different meanings. They're often associated with passionate love, a good fit for the series, summer nights, i.e. the end of spring, and endings. Specifically, a song called Light of the Fireflies is often sung at graduations. More importantly, in Japanese folklore, fireflies are often thought to be the souls of the dead, which is a meaning I'm sure we've all seen. Grave of the Fireflies? One other anime that made us cry like babies. Given the rest of the imagery in the shot, that's obviously what the animators were going for. So this final group shot takes place in a land of fireflies, perhaps on the border of the afterlife, and as these departed souls dance around, the entire cast is frozen, except, of course, for Kaori, the other departed soul in the shot. The footprints at first seem to be Arima's, but in fact they're hers, and he's gazing back at the trail she blazed through his life. In the final shot, we see Kosei smile wistfully before he turns and runs forward once more, and we tilt up to see the dove shedding feathers and glowing exactly like the ethereal fireflies as it soars off at last into the night. Though Hikaru no Ra is upbeat and cheerful, on closer inspection the intro has deeply somber undertones. For a show about a single small lie that brings with it untold joy and sadness, it's a perfect fit. What's more, the intro hides that lie right under our noses. You could write off 1 or 2 of these details as an ass pull on my part, but the entire OP shows over and over with intent and purpose exactly what fate has in store for Arima and Kaori. And yet, it doesn't actually spoil the show, because most of the symbolism is stuff you wouldn't bat an eye at until you know what's coming.
Once you go into it, I suppose second time round it would make more sense.
Visuals synced with music. Sometimes, though, if you pay more attention, you'll catch details that cast an entire show in a new light. Thanks for tuning in yet again. If you enjoy what's in an OP, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for new episodes every other week. And if you really like it, tell all your friends about it so they can subscribe too. I'm also working on a video game review series that I think you'll really love. As always, this is professional shitbag Jeff Thu signing out from his mother's basement.
Yeah, like Your Lie in April, like obviously, kind of annoying. Some spoilers within that discussion video. Completely caught me off guard. Because it starts off just being this really nice kind of like show where it's about a kid who refuses to play piano anymore because his mum's died, and the only reason he really played was because she like made him play all the time, and he's really good at it, and he hasn't played for like a couple of years. And then this girl comes along. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Girl comes along, and she plays the violin, and she convinced him to get back on the piano, and obviously he like basically falls in love with her, and it's just beautiful, so nice, like especially when they do a duet on stage together, and the ending's just so nice. Like I'm tearing up just thinking about it. But yeah, you should check it out. It's great, and the music's so good as well. And I love the actual animation and attention to detail when he's like playing the piano or someone's playing a string instrument and that, and like everything just syncs up with with the sound and that, I think it's absolutely amazing. July and April was something that just came out, it was just seen on Netflix, it's like watch something different, and then yeah, I bawled my eyes out at the end, but like in a kind of like nice way kind of thing. I highly recommend it, guys. I really do highly recommend July and April, and you learn why it's called that in the last episode. Like the title is actually a thing. God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like I need to stop talking about this. Embarrassing. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I do enjoy Mother's Basements videos. The analysis of that was pretty good. I missed a couple of things, but obviously when you're watching an anime, you don't really take it in, I suppose, until you're actually looking for things, and then you find things that, you know, aren't really noticeable at first glance. Thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you have not already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys, yes, all of you guys, next time. Go watch July in April. Bye. It's on Netflix. Go watch it.